So, hello friends. Next question is, what should be the attitude towards life? Well, a young child is asking this question. See, if one begins to feel that life is a psychodrama, then one obviously feels detached and lonely. Then feel it. Why create a problem? If you feel detached and lonely, then feel it. We go on creating problems out of it. Whatsoever happens, we will create a problem out of it. Feel lonely and detached. And if you can be at ease with your loneliness, it will disappear by itself. If you start doing something with it to transcend it, to go beyond it, it will never disappear. It will remain there. Now, a modern trend in psychology and psychoanalysis says that anything can disappear if you remain with it without creating any problem. And this has been one of the oldest teachings of Tantra. For the last 10 or 12 years in Japan, a small psychotherapeutic you can say a small psychotherapeutic technique has been used or being developed. Western psychoanalysts and psychiatrists have been studying it. It is Zen therapy, they called it, and it is wonderful. If someone goes neurotic or psychotic, that man or woman is simply put into a lonely room and he or she is told, remain with yourself whatsoever you are. Neurotic? Okay, be it. Then be neurotic and live with it. And the doctors do not interfere. Food is provided, needs will be fulfilled, attention will be given, but there will be no interference. The patient has to live with himself, and within 10 days, he starts changing. Western psychoanalysis works for a year, and basically nothing changes. What happens to the Zen patient? There is no interference from outside. There is just acceptance of the fact that, okay, you are neurotic, nothing can be done. Zen says that one tree is small and another tree is very big. So, okay, one is small, another is big, nothing can be done. Once you accept a thing, you are already transcending it. One of the most original psychiatrists of England, R.D. Laing, has now proposed that if we can leave a madman to himself, just paying loving attention to him, fulfilling his needs, and not interfering with him, he will get over his madness with 3 to 4 weeks. His proposal is that no madness can last for more than 10 days if it is not interfered with. If you interfere, then you can prolong the process. See what really happens when you do not interfering in anything. You feel lonely. So feel lonely. It is how you are. But when you feel lonely, you start doing and then you are divided. And one part of you feels lonely and another part tries to change it. This is absurd. It's pulling yourself up by your legs or the strings of your shoes, pulling yourself up to the sky. That is absurd. You are lonely, so what you can do? There is no one else to do anything. You are alone. Be lonely. This is your fate. This is how you are. What will happen if you accept it? If you accept it, your fragmentariness will disappear. You will become one. You will be whole, not divided. You will be in you can say you will be in unison with the nature. If you are depressed, be depressed. Don't do anything. What can you do? Whatsoever you do will be done out of depression, so it will create more confusion in you. You can pray to God, but you will pray so depressingly that you will even make God depressed through your prayers. Don't do that violence. Your prayer is going to be depressed prayer. You can meditate, but what will you do? The depression will be there. Because you are depressed, whatsoever you do, the depression will follow. More confusion will be created, more frustration, because you cannot succeed. And when you cannot succeed, you will feel more confusion, more depressed, and this can go on up to infinity. It is better to remain with the first depression than to create a second circle and the third circle. Remain with the first. The original is beautiful, and the second will be false, and the third will be far off echo. Don't create these. The first is beautiful, you are depressed. This is how existence is happening to you at this moment. See, remember, whatever is happening, it is only for that moment I am speaking. You are depressed, so remain with it. Wait and watch. You cannot be depressed for long because in this world nothing is permanent. This whole world is a flux. This world cannot change its basic law for you so that you remain depressed forever. Nothing is here forever. Everything is moving and changing. Existence is a river. Cannot stop for you, just for you, so that you remain depressed forever. It is always moving. It has already moved. If you look at your depression, you will feel that even your depression is not the same. It's not the same as it was before. The next moment it will be different. It is changing. Just watch it. Remain with it and don't do anything. This is how transformation happens through non doing. This is what is meant by effortless effort. Feel depression. Taste it deeply. Live it. It is your fate. then suddenly you will feel it has disappeared, because the man who can accept even depression cannot be depressed. A mind who can accept even depression cannot remain depressed his whole life. Depression needs a non-accepting mind. This is not good. That is not good. This should not be. That should not be. This must not be like this. Everything is denied, rejected, not even accepted. No is the basic. Even happiness will be rejected by such a mind. Such a mind will find something to reject in happiness also. One man came to me just the other day and he said, meditation is going deep and I'm feeling very happy. But I'm suspicious. This happiness must be illusionary because I never felt any happiness before. I must be in a delusion. So much doubt has come to me. Now please clarify my thought. Please clarify my doubt. See, even if happiness happens to a mind who has always been rejecting, he will feel a doubt about it. He will feel that something has gone wrong. He is happy, so he will feel something has gone wrong just by meditating for a few days. This is not possible. A non accepting mind will not, you can say, a non accepting mind will non accept anything. But if you can accept your loneliness, your depression, your sadness, you are transcending already. Acceptance is transcendence. You have taken the very ground away, and that depression cannot stand there. Try this. Whatever your state of mind, accept it and wait for it when the state changes itself. You are not changing it. You can feel the beauty that comes when states change by themselves. You can know that it is just like the sun rising in the morning and then setting in the evening. Then again it will rise and again it will set and it will go on. You need not do anything about it. If you can feel your states of mind changing by themselves, you can remain indifferent. You can remain away, miles away, as if the mind is going somewhere else. The sun is rising, setting, the depression is coming, happiness is coming, going, but you are not in it. It goes and comes by itself. The state comes and moves. So you will be the watchman. You will be the observer of your moods. All right.